Right, so today Big Ed reveals to Liz the secret plan made by Jovi, Kelly and Asuelu to go to a strip club behind their partners' backs. So last time out, Jovi told Ed that the boys went on a night out without him. However, they said they didn't want to exclude him again without giving him another chance. So after laying down some ground rules, they invited him on their next night out. This time, the plan is to go see a stripper that Jovi has been messaging behind Yara's back, and to make sure that the girls don't find out. Although Ed excitedly agreed with the plans and said that from now on the guys should have each other's backs, today he plans on betraying their trust. For now though, as a new day begins, Ed and Liz get ready for something special.
You taking your Viagra pill?
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready. Alright, let's go.
You done pooping?
I'm done pooping.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
The lack of filter on everything they say in front of camera is really starting to disturb me. And understandably, after everything from the taint massaging to the flower demonstration to the Kama Sutra, you might well be worried about what gross intimate act they're preparing to put us through next. But thankfully, this time, they're off on a romantic day out.
I think I was getting resort fever. I'm gonna sit on this side.
Oh, I know.
Resort fever or Big Ed fever? Honestly, I think you might have brought the problem with you, Liz. Anyway, as you can see, they've gone for a day out at the aquarium. This, as some of you may have heard me mention a few times over on the Arthur TV Reacts channel, is like my favourite first date location. And as if I wasn't jealous enough, they even got a private session with a marine biologist, petting and feeding a shark.
Oh, no way.
Y'all can stand up here and watch.
Oh,
just don't put your hands on the glass, just in case.
It's actually crazy to think that Big Ed was just a normal guy working as a photographer for a living. And just because he got into a very questionable relationship with a girl from the Philippines half a century younger than him, he now spends his life living in luxury resorts, doing stuff like this. It really makes you think that there is something very deeply wrong with the world at the moment.
Although Liz and I got off to a rough start, the last few days of therapy have worked wonders.
Worked wonders is an overstatement, but I still can't get over the fact that all of this is due to past life therapy. I mean, the communication therapy sucked for them and started several days of what was essentially the Last Resort Season 1 civil war, and the sex education therapy did nothing but expose and embarrass both of them. It's only really thanks to Ed's apparent past life as an enslaved leprechaun and Liz's past 28 lives that they're actually relatively happy now.
We're at a different level in understanding our roles in our relationship and, what we want to work on to make it better.
That, to be fair, is waffle. I don't think anything has actually improved between them. I just think that the whole past life therapy thing was so detached from reality that there wasn't actually anything real to fight about. And on top of that, given they're just chilling at a resort all day, there's not really been anything else to cause any stress. Give them a bottle of wine each and a drop of controversy, and then we'll see if things have really changed. So
I thought it was finally time for our first trip to get off the island together and alone.
As if they needed a break from their 24-acre, $400 a night luxury beachfront resort. And they've hardly gone far either, it's literally 10 minutes up the road. Well anyway, so Ed is the one that booked the session, and although they're only looking after Gilly, the smallest shark in the aquarium, and also a nurse shark, one of the most docile shark species, Ed is still petrified.
I'm scared of sharks. Snakes, alligators, bumblebees, and spiders, in that order.
I think he left taking accountability and a woman who can stand up for herself off that list, but other than that, it's pretty valid. There's a good case for all of those animals being misunderstood, but at face value, fearing them isn't unreasonable. I mean, a shark Gilly size could easily bite a few fingers off, and that's just on a normal person. Imagine what it would do to someone who could genuinely be mistaken for a blubbery seal, even at point blank range.
He looks like my belly.
Go ahead, give him some nice belly rubs.
Head to toe, right?
Head to toe.
Okay, I'm good.
You know what? There's something weirdly cute about Big Ed's childish fear. Sometimes I catch myself being like, oh, little Ed, and have to remind myself that I've done 50 videos on this guy, which is concerning in of itself. And in almost every single one of them, he's done something absolutely contemptible. Given how scared he is though, I genuinely wonder if this is what he intended to happen. I mean, Liz is all flattered thinking that he did this for her because she loves sharks and he's terrified of them. But a part of me can't help but wonder if he thought he was booking a seafood restaurant.
Half the time I was scared, and I just noticed you're just ready to push me in.
No, I wasn't.
I know, I'm kidding.
It is a bit of a shame they went on a good day, isn't it? Like 99 days out of 100, and apparently in at least 7 of Liz's past lives, she would have pushed him in that tank and it would have been game over. In fact, if the production team had made this a boys' day out, I think Kelly and Jovi would have pushed him in together.
I've been happier the last couple days. I see a lot of progress between us, but we're halfway through. Sorry, I'm being selfish. I just still want more.
Honestly, no apology needed. Ed is getting way too ahead of himself here. 3 good days in a relaxing setting mean nothing after 3 years of constant breakups, breaches of trust, and everything else that they've been through. Though annoyingly, asking for more just sets Big Ed up for another main character moment.
Something we need to work on is communication and trust. So, something happened the other night.
Why did he say it like that? He said it like he was going to admit to having cheated on her or something. You can see the poor girl's stomach sink. What a little wind-up merchant. I know he's masked it by relating it back to things that they said that they need to work on, but it already seems like a bit of a play.
All the guys, they want to go to a strip club. They said you're not allowed to tell anybody, but...
Wait, they're telling you not to tell me.
Correct.
Brilliant, so this is pretty much exactly what we predicted would happen in the previous video. It's a bit of a snitch move, but honestly, I kind of backed the decision to be honest with Liz. That said, although his loyalties definitely should lie with her, I'm not convinced of his motivations. Like, he's claiming that he wants to work on communication, but I think he just wants to start drama.
I'm not going to get in trouble with you, so I'm not going. So, bottom line, I'm 57 years old. I don't need to be looking at titties. I like your boobs a lot.
You know what, man to man, I respect it. 1 pair is all a man needs, and it's 2 more than this little divvy deserves. That said, again, I feel like he's a pig searching for truffle flavoured brownie points here. It's like, okay, we get it. You don't want to go to a strip club behind your partner's back. Here's your medal. But I guess given how low the bar usually is with Ed, we've got to give him some credit. Even if it is like a jail guard congratulating a mass murderer on making their bed in the morning.
I'm pissed right now. I'm trying not to let my emotions get the best of me, especially since we just had a good moment, but I'm not mad at you. I think I'm more pissed off at the guys now.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll still feel the same when she watches the footage back and sees Ed enthusiastically shout "let's go" when the boys first proposed going to the strip club. And I don't think she or any of the other girls will appreciate him acting like the ringleader, telling the boys that they need to have each other's backs whilst executing this secret plan. Like, if they show any of that during the tell-all, Ed is getting cooked.
I feel like it's becoming all shady. So now, if I don't tell the girls, and am I to blame? Now it's like a whole situation.
Yeah, as we said in the last video, that's kind of the major downside of Ed telling Liz all of this. It's frustrating too because all of this was avoidable. Ed was the voice of reason when the guys proposed the plan, but he kind of bottled taking a stand against it. And now, given he's not even going, he could arguably have just not said anything. Like, it really is none of his business. But now he's put Liz in such an awkward situation. She either drops Ed in it by telling the girls, who will then have a go at the guys, who will hate Ed for snitching, or she says nothing and the girls will feel like she's betrayed them.
I'm going to tell the guys, I'm going to say, look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm here for a recommitment, not to lie to my bride, my future bride.
Alright Ed, we get it, you're being the good guy. I'm starting to feel nauseous. And you know, the more he rubs in what a good little boy he's being, the clearer it becomes that he cares more about looking like the good guy than actually doing the right thing.
Are we really working on our shit right now? You earned my trust.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much this should change for her really. I think she's being a little bit naive here. She's definitely giving him too much credit for just not sneaking off behind her back and going to a strip club. I guess for now they're good, but her inability to see through his transparent behaviour is really worrying. She just needs to expect a lot more from him than this. Well, next up, we're going to find out the consequences of Ed snitching. So if you want to make sure you don't miss it, make sure you're subscribed down below. Thank you for watching and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.